Hi everyone, I'm going for another background in my brochure. Before I start, I want to show you the last one I've done was the resist, and I've used the 3D paint to do the resist instead of glue. And I told you that I wanted to create the same thing, but try to get the stained glass effect, and I've showed you how I've done it with the 3D paint in black, and now I've painted it with watercolor, so that's how it looks, and I'm quite satisfied with it. So I'm going to use this technique in the future. I really like how it turns out like stained glass. So moving this aside, I am going for the last page in this brochure. Now I'm going with this technique that I'm really not that good at, but that's the place to start, because you glue down pieces of pages of whatever you want, and then you go with gesso on top of it to blur the edges. And each time I'm trying this kind of background, I never know how much what the correct amount of gesso to put on top of it, and sometimes you just go too far. So we'll try it together. I'm going to try something new for me, because I have a problem with the gesso blurring. Just taking some yellowed from age pages, and this is too big. And I also have this music notes, and let's start gluing. Stop talking, start gluing. Yeah. Not good enough. Okay. After this background, I will move to do the cover, probably in the next video, and we'll see how I will continue. Maybe I will start using the backgrounds and do focal points and sayings, writings, words, whatever, or maybe I'll just leave it be for the time being, or just leave it as a reference for other projects. I need another glue. This is too diluted to work with. The amount of glue that goes here, I need to put my money in some stocks for a glue factory. I'm buying in this kind of in bulk, like you say. The pages are quite thick, so it's like they're resisting the glue. Lots and lots of glue. Yeah. Stay down. I told you it's resisting the glue. Never mind. When you want to glue something like a page on here on the crease, just fold it first and put the glue, place it here in the crease, and then start gluing for both sides. It's easier to work this way. Okay, I'm thinking I need more of this darker pages. Let's see, maybe a little bit here of the musical notes. Yeah. Okay, so I need this to dry, and then I'm going in with the gesso. Cross your fingers. I hope this time it will work for me. Okay, I'll be back when it's dry. I'm back. So, gesso time, but now I'm going to try something. Don't know if it will work, bear with me. I'm going to take a little bit of my gesso and I'm going to add gel medium to it in the hopes that it will create something more a little bit more transparent and a little bit more like paste and less chalky, and I don't know, I'm trying. I really don't like my gel medium, so maybe if I'll combine it with the gesso, it will be better. And maybe I should even add a little bit of white glue to it. Dilute it a little bit. I don't know. I'm just playing around. I told you my mantra is what's the worst that could happen. Okay, I'm adding white glue. I'm like the mad scientist here. Okay, I'm thinking I need a brush for this. Maybe nothing will come out of it, I don't know. Maybe I just needed to use gesso with water and that's it, but whatever. Okay. Well, at least it's diluted. But I don't like that you can see the brush marks. Maybe if I use my finger. Okay, lost my patience. Don't have any. Well, I don't have any patience for specific things. I'm going all over everything, and I'm thinking I'm going to reach for a sponge in the hopes that it will eliminate the brush marks that I really don't like. Oh, that's more like it. Okay. Next side. At least my gesso is not completely white now, and it's not like I have the clear gesso, so maybe next time I'll just dilute it with the white glue, and then I'll have the same effect. This keeps resisting the glue. Okay, where is my sponge? I'm thinking I'm going to take a stencil and add some modeling paste. That's what I'm thinking. Now I took my sponge directly to what I have here. At least it adds texture, so it's nice. Okay, that's it for experimenting with gesso and whatever. I'm going to wait for this to dry and come back with the stencil and modeling paste, and we'll see where it will take us. I'm back, and I've decided before I'm going with the stencil and modeling paste, I took some images out of paper napkin, 2 paper napkins. This is one of them, this is the other one. I just went with a brush with water around the image that I wanted, like this, because I didn't want sharp edges that would be if I used scissors, so that's how I've done it. And now I'm going to glue this down and I'm gonna come back. I'm back. So glued the pieces of the napkins. I want to go now and use this stencil. It's from this is Stamperia, and I don't know the name of it. I don't know, but it's from Stamperia, and I want to do all these white areas with the modeling paste. Another thing that I don't do well, and I need to practice. Let's see what happens. This is not a modeling paste that you buy in craft stores. This is from the hardware store. It's supposed to be for wood. I'm always using either this or the ones for walls. Same, just the same stuff, only cheaper, sorry to say. And I've bought in the past the ones that are supposed to be for art, craft, however you want to call it, and just I don't see the difference, really don't. The only thing is that the ones this, which is to smoothing wood, or if you have a scratch, deep scratch in something that is made of wood and you use it, the only difference between this and wall compound is I think this is lighter and wall compound is more thicker. Basically work with whatever works for you, and maybe in other places, if it's from the hardware store, it's more expensive, I don't know. Here it's just cheaper. Okay. My little one, little, is almost 11, just came home from school. They have another week of school. I'm thinking I'll let it dry and see if I need to add in somewhere else. Just if you are new to all this thing, just know that you need to clean the modeling paste from your stencil right away, or it will be ruined. So I'm going to clean it. I'll be back when this is dry. I'm back now. I'm going to use my homemade sprays. They are from food coloring, and let's hope it will be okay. I'm thinking that instead I'm gonna open it up and let's try to make it drip. Hey, it doesn't want to drip. Okay, I need another brush. Let's see. Okay, now we're talking. You can't really control it, just try to help it along. I hope you can see what I'm doing. I'm trying to work gently with it, because if I'll do too much, I can't remove it. I wanted to travel inside the images, in the cracks if you want. It's a good practice in letting go, not trying to control everything. I really hope I'm in frame and you can see what I'm doing. Okay, I'm moving to, this was a olive green, at least that's what it said on the food coloring, and I think I have some brown sepia. Let's see. Don't like it very much. Let's see this brown. Kind of antique. That's what I was going for in this background. I'm going to let it dry so I can see what happens, and I'll be back. Okay, so this is my background. I only sprayed a little bit more of the brown because it was too, I don't know, a little bit too shabby chic for me, all this pink, but I've managed to get over it. So that's my background. Not really my cup of tea, but it was a good practice with all the gesso and the experimenting and using the modeling paste with the stencil. So all is good, all in all. That's it for now. I discovered I had one more page before I'm getting to the cover, so we still have one more background and then the cover. I'll be seeing you in my next video. And if you want to follow or talk to me, or for whatever reason, find me on Facebook, Noit Berkovich. I will leave a link below. It's easier to communicate that way. And it's just my personal my personal account in Facebook. It's not commercial. I don't sell anything. So bye for now.